coffee time is lunchtime.
Are you vacation deprived? According to a new study, Canadians are among the most vacation deprived people in the world, and not taking holiday time can seriously affect your health. Joining me now is sociologist and stress expert Beverly Beuermann-King. Good morning and thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Let's talk about this study. Were you surprised by the results?
Well, the Expedia.ca Ipsos Reid survey found that we get 19 days on average here in Canada, but we're leaving 2 days on the table. So I am surprised that we're not using all of our vacation time, considering 20% of us want more vacation time, and we're even willing to trade in our salary for more vacation days.
So we take less money as long as we could have a couple of more days off, but the bottom line is we're not taking them.
We're not using up all of our vacation time, and 10% of us aren't using any days whatsoever.
Well, how come we're not using all the vacation time? Seems like a no-brainer.
Well, that was one of the questions on the Expedia.ca survey, and it said, why aren't you taking it? And not being able to schedule it was one thing, and being too busy to get away was the next reason.
Because I know this exactly. It's it's one of those things where it's like, well, I'll take some vacation when I get some time, and the next thing you know, the year's over and you haven't gotten around to it.
And you have all of these days banked. And so what we need to tell people is that you got to get better at planning that, just like you do at work. You plan for the day-to-day stuff at work. You need to plan for that me time in your yearly schedule as well.
So what if you don't take your vacation? What's the impact?
All kinds of things. It can affect our health. So we notice that there are sleep problems. We're not able to fall asleep, stay asleep. We feel it in our body, so neck, shoulders, back pain. Our immune system gets compromised, so we get more flus, more colds, and then more severe things can happen. But also our relationships. We become more pessimistic, we become more negative, we don't communicate in the same way, so it can impact our relationships because we're at work, we're not spending kind of chunked time. And also then for our employer, we're not as productive, we're not as creative, we're not as engaged, and so that can have an impact on the bottom line as well.
Now, people in the survey, did they say that there was a fear of taking vacation times in terms of having an impact on the career?
Yeah, one of the other reasons, and it wasn't the top two, but one of the other reasons that came up was saying, I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. I'm afraid somebody else is going to do my job better than me, so I'm going to get replaced.
And when you come back and suddenly you're not in your office anymore, somebody else is.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a number of different things. I can't get away was one of them, and I think what we need to look at is if you are the supervisor, the leader, the owner, or somebody working in a company and you can't get away, what does that say about your contingency plan, the way that you've delegated work, the way you've scheduled work? So I think we really need to examine those issues.
And when you start talking about what kind of vacation, you're saying that is also really important as well.
Yeah, if you need relaxation, then book for relaxation. Make sure that it's one of those things where you're sitting on the beach, very few decisions need to be made, you're just having downtime. If your job isn't all that exciting and you want some challenge, then you're going to book for that. You're going to book to do all of the side trips and see all of the great stuff around.
But what if you're like an A-type personality who likes to go, 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 go? Then you're going to book that sort of vacation anyway, but you're saying go against that grain.
Understand what you need. So if you're experiencing a lot of job burnout, you're disengaged, then you're probably going to need some downtime. It's like a car engine. You can't continue to rev it without putting some time into it. So for a type A personality, we need to get comfortable with that relaxation feeling because it is foreign to us.
All right, breathe deeply. All right. Beverly Beuermann-King, thanks very much for coming in this morning. Talking about a fascinating survey. Appreciate that very much.
Thank you.
Well, it brings us to our Have Your Say question this morning. Do you take all of your vacation time? Here's one of the answers that we got this morning. This coming in from Mike from Kingston. It says, I used to live to work. Now I work to live. Taking all my vacation is an essential part of my happiness and well-being. Beverly, this is the kind of thing you want to hear. Is that right?
Exactly.
All right. Thanks for sending in that answer, Mike. Let us know what you think this morning. Here's our Have Your Say email address, haveyoursay@globaltv.com. All right, let's go to Bill now to get a look at the forecast. Bill.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not an A-type personality, I don't think, but I love to travel, love to see foreign destinations, so you'll never catch me giving up that vacation. And, today maybe not the best day to take the day off and do something local, but head west if you have the time off. We're looking at 30s through the southern prairies. We're still looking at the cool, damp weather here. 12 degrees, some showers. That's what was reported at the airport in the last hour. And taking you across the country now, in case you're